This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? And, Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put him out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Me and, you know, maybe about 15 others, you know.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being, you know, 2 of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in.
Right.
After a significant delay, a male witness has emerged to disclose revelations about Diddy's dirty laundry, potentially shaking the foundations of the music mogul. Rapper DaBaby shared his experiences, detailing attempts to connect with Diddy at a party and involve the young rapper in the group. DaBaby has now revealed the events at Puff's home, shedding light on previously whispered questionable activities involving alleged victims in Diddy's bedroom. The recount describes a somber atmosphere lingering after the large group departs, leaving DaBaby haunted by these memories. This unsettling story reveals how a lavish celebration for A-list stars quickly turned into a nightmare of discomfort and anguish as Diddy blurred the lines between propriety and perilous personal boundaries. Join us today as we expose Diddy's shocking secrets, revealed by none other than DaBaby. So, let's hop into that memorable night at Puff's crib back in 2020. When DaBaby shared this intriguing tale in an interview, his narrative had us captivated. The tension was palpable in his nervous delivery, leaving us wondering if he had witnessed undisclosed aspects that someone like Diddy might prefer to keep private. Now, let's unravel the events of that star-studded party at Diddy's mansion, where Beyonce and Jay-Z were casually mingling in the same room. A scene fitting for a music mogul and Queen Bee. Initially, it followed the typical Hollywood script with celebrities and beautiful women. However, as the night progressed, the crowd dwindled, taking an unexpected turn. What unfolded that left DaBaby shaken and terrified? DaBaby recounted how, initially, the party was cool, but at a certain point, Puff became overly familiar, invading personal space with inappropriate comments that went beyond the norm. The discomfort in DaBaby's voice was evident as he revealed details of how, during the night, Diddy even went so far as to put his arm around him. The question remains, what transpired that night to evoke accusations? Picture being at a party surrounded by renowned figures like Beyonce and Jay-Z, and the atmosphere takes an uncomfortable turn. For an emerging artist, navigating such a situation can be perplexing. This was precisely the experience he grappled with, particularly amid allegations regarding Diddy's conduct toward young artists he favored. The aftermath of Cassie's legal actions against Diddy shed light on the unpleasant aspects of their relationship. The individual recounted a shift in the vibe from a lively party to a bewildering scenario, with only a few people remaining in the room. Initially bustling with attendees, the party reportedly dwindled as the night progressed, with rumors suggesting Puffy selectively cleared the room, leaving only a chosen few, including notable names like Jay-Z and Beyonce. What transpired behind the closed doors of Diddy's mansion remains undisclosed. However, judging by the shaky voice of the storyteller, the experience was likely far from favorable. Fans empathized with him, expressing concern for DaBaby's encounter, with one person noting, "Diddy had DaBaby right where he wanted him." The scenario with Puffy becoming a bit too familiar with DaBaby doesn't surprise those closely following the music scene. Puffy has a history of getting intimately involved with up-and-coming artists, a trend evident to those well-versed in the industry. Over the years, Diddy has served as a mentor to several now highly successful artists, including Justin Bieber and Usher. While the details of these mentorships remain undisclosed, fans speculate about potentially negative aspects. References like Usher's comments on the infamous Puffy Flavor Camp come to mind, leaving the behind-the-scenes happenings shrouded in mystery. In a subsequent interview, Howard Stern questioned Usher about the possibility of sending his son to Puffy Flavor Camp, and Usher's reaction wasn't a big surprise. Over the years, Diddy appears to have established a recurring pattern of mentoring young artists, potentially becoming overly involved with them. DaBaby might be the latest addition to this list. When DaBaby openly expressed discomfort at the party, some of us nodded in recognition, as if to say, yeah, we've witnessed this scenario before. Sean Combs has a track record, and it seems DaBaby's experience aligns with that narrative. Now, the question arises, what are Puff's personal space boundaries? Is it merely his way of bonding, or is there more to this story? This isn't the first time someone has spoken out about Diddy exploiting and invading personal space. Young Miami had a similar experience to DaBaby.
If I can make a man suck my dick, I can make people do anything for money. That's what you said, Puff.
Since these accusations emerged against Diddy, it has triggered a drama involving everyone in his crew, including young Miami, a former partner of Puff. There's talk of Miami facing cancellation vibes alongside Diddy, given Puff's influential status in the industry. Some even suggest that if she's involved in anything shady, it likely traces back to Puffy. With Diddy facing backlash, young Miami seems to be feeling the burn just as intensely, if not more. The real twist comes with Combs' reaction to young Miami, as she apparently did something that will stick with him forever, with leaked footage adding to the intrigue. Enter Gina Heng, a model who used to date Puff and claimed to have faced worse than what DaBaby went through. While Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, Gina Heng, another ex, surfaced with allegations of facing violence during their 5-year relationship. In a resurfaced 2019 interview, she detailed disturbing encounters during her on and off relationship with the music mogul. According to her, he allegedly caused severe injuries in an encounter, leaving her with damage to the head, stomach, and chest. Another incident occurred when he discovered her texting another man in Miami, leading to a chaotic confrontation. Picture this. They were upstairs in a walk-in closet, and he forcefully pushed her to the ground. Allegedly, he stood over her, repeatedly punching the side of her head while she covered her face. Gina disclosed that he compared her to Cassie, labeling her as the bad one and Cassie as the good one. Shockingly, Gina revealed that when she became pregnant with Diddy's child, he offered her $50,000 to terminate the pregnancy. Despite her love for him, she declined, wanting to prove her genuine feelings and care for him. Gina also disclosed a second abortion from their relationship. This revealing interview is causing a stir, especially after Cassie accused Sean Combs of assault in a recent lawsuit. Currently, there has been no public response from him regarding Gina's claims, and it appears unlikely that he will address them directly. Given the limited options for a defense, it seems probable that his legal team will handle the situation. Gina has expressed the distressing details of alleged mental, emotional, and physical abuse, including comparisons to another individual named Cassie. As for the connection between Young and Gina, the plot thickens with rumors suggesting a collaboration between Young Miami and Diddy to cause trouble for Gina. Miami disclosed a shift in her relationship with Diddy, evolving from being cool initially to encountering a drastic change in his demeanor. Allegedly, Miami realized she had been manipulated and included in questionable activities, potentially as a safeguard for Diddy. Reports indicate that Miami has reached a breaking point, rejecting Puff's control over her narrative. To bring an end to the situation, she is reportedly teaming up with 50 Cent for a documentary exposing the alleged actions of Combs, adding another layer to this unfolding saga. Following the unfolding drama, global sentiments towards Diddy have soured significantly. Questions abound as to why this man, perceived by many as a monster, remains free. The world grapples with allowing such blatant issues to persist for years. Diddy faces intense scrutiny, not just from the 4 women suing him for assault, but also due to a separate controversy. In 2018, a former male escort named Jonathan AI revealed in a police video that he was allegedly held captive by Puff and his ex, Cassie Ventura. Shockingly, AI made bombshell allegations during the interrogation, claiming involvement with Combs and Cassie around 15 times, with purported tapes of these encounters. Even Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal, weighed in on the situation, mentioning the anticipation of upcoming tapes that might reveal the truth. The fate of Jonathan AI remains unclear, with speculations about his possible demise lacking solid information. As accusations of assault surface from Cassie and others, Jonathan's claims are gaining renewed attention. This story extends beyond recent gossip. Jonathan discussed it in 2018, predating Com's current challenges. He delved into involvement in questionable activities with Diddy's crew, even attributing the disruption of his escorting job to Puffy. In an interrogation video, Jonathan revealed the turmoil that ensued after his association with Diddy and Cassie, involving a hotel break-in, a confrontation with the police, and getting shot in the leg. He divulged details about drugs, intimate acts, and even STDs. Attempting to distance himself, Puff allegedly coerced him into a settlement, attempting to maintain confidentiality. However, Diddy's lawyers pursued him, creating a sense of being hunted for Jonathan. It goes beyond intimate matters. Jonathan asserted that Pdiddy and Rick Ross are gay, introducing elements of the Illuminati and dark rituals. Opinions are divided. Some question Jonathan's credibility due to mental health struggles, while others entertain the possibility of truth. In 2018, authorities dismissed Jonathan, but resent accusations against Diddy prompt reconsideration. Rumors circulate about Jonathan's absence, fueling suspicions of potential silencing by Com. Notably, Cassie took legal action against Diddy, alleging incidents of coercion into intimate relations with male workers while he watched. In her legal action, she claimed that Diddy exhibited uncontrollable rage and frequently subjected her to severe beatings. Diddy's attorney, Ben Brafman, countered these claims, stating that Cassie sought financial gain from the Bad Boy Records founder. Brafman asserted, "Mr. Combs vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. Over the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has faced persistent demands of $30 million from M. Ventura under the threat of a damaging book about their relationship, a demand unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail." Cassie's lawyer, Douglas Wigdor, countered by revealing a conversation between Cassie and Diddy before the lawsuit. According to Wigdor, the musician allegedly attempted to silence Cassie by offering a substantial 8-figure sum to prevent legal action, an offer that Cassie declined. In recent developments, Diddy has been reportedly under NYPD investigation. Cassie and Diddy's on and off relationship ended in 2018. She has since married fitness trainer Alex Fine, and they now have 2 daughters. The lawsuit details disturbing allegations against Diddy, accusing him of serious crimes and forcing Cassie into uncomfortable situations with male workers. Cassie depicts Diddy not only as a prominent figure at her record label, but also as someone she believed would protect her, only to find herself in a tumultuous, unequal, and violent relationship. Legal documents suggest that Diddy employed intense tactics to maintain control over Cassie, including damaging a person's car, threatening a friend by hanging them off a 17th floor balcony, and even asking Cassie to carry his gun in her purse. Shockingly, Cassie refrained from involving the police out of fear it would provide Diddy with another excuse to harm her. Diddy, in response, denies all allegations. The lawsuit details how Cassie, also known as Miss Cassandra Ventura, endured over a decade of Mr. Combs' violent behavior and disturbing demands, portraying a dark period of entrapment. Diddy initially expressed interest in Cassie in 2006, drawing her into his high-flying lifestyle through his makeup artist. Once their romantic relationship began, Diddy and his inner circle allegedly exerted control over every aspect of Cassie's life. The lawsuit claims that despite witnessing physical harm, those close to the Bad Boy Records founder chose to turn a blind eye. According to court documents, instances of beatings were witnessed by Mr. Combs' staff and employees, who, out of fear, refrained from speaking up against their intimidating boss. Cassie, fearing retaliation, avoided involving the police. In a particularly alarming incident in 2009, Diddy allegedly kicked her repeatedly, hiding her in a hotel room with the assistance of his staff. The filing claims that each time she attempted to escape, Diddy's extensive network found her, and some employees even warned her that not returning to Diddy would hinder her success in the entertainment industry. The lawsuit sheds light on the toll on Cassie's mental health during her relationship with Diddy. including memory loss from excessive substance use. The court papers mention an incident where MRI results were sent directly to Diddy. In shocking revelations, Cassie claimed that Diddy coerced her into participating in what he called freak-offs, involving her organizing and engaging in acts with male workers. These encounters allegedly occurred over several years in luxury hotels across the country and took place as frequently as once a week, documented by Diddy through photos and videos. Attempts by Cassie to delete videos proved futile, and she was even forced to watch erased footage on a flight. The lawsuit includes a claim that Diddy paid a hotel 50 cents to erase hallway surveillance footage showing him throwing glass vases at Cassie, resulting in a black eye. Coping with the trauma, Cassie turned to substance abuse, leading to addiction. The filing makes a startling claim that Diddy, allegedly retaliating for Kid Cudi's relationship with Cassie in 2012, blew up the rapper's car. Kid Cudi confirmed this in a statement, stating, "This is all true." The filing also alleges that in 2018, Diddy forcibly entered Cassie's home, causing harm despite her objections. After this traumatic incident, Cassie ended her relationship with Diddy in 2019. The lawsuit suggests a pattern of concerning behavior by Diddy, raising calls for a serious investigation into his actions. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.